The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
And thank you. Hiland comes on the road with a record of 2-2 on the season. They're 0-1 in the IVC South. They're trying to stamp a two-game losing streak as well against a very good Sadie Valley team tonight. The Cardinals, meanwhile, come in with a record of 4-1. They won 3 straight. They're 2-0 in the IVC South Division. Stay tuned with a conversation with the head coach, Mark Schlabel, coming up on the pregame show on WKLM.
At Pomeranian Hospital, they're committed to providing heart and stroke care that aligns with the latest research-based treatment guidelines. Studies show patients can recover better when these guidelines are consistently followed. They're proud to be recognized by the American Heart Association for their achievement in the Mission Lifeline STEMI Referring Center Gold Plus Quality Program. Another way Pomeranian Hospital is working to improve health care for you and your family.
Shop Gugasburg Cheese for all your holiday gift and party needs. Our beautiful gift baskets make the perfect holiday gift, and our party trays are great for your football or holiday get-togethers. Visit our store and pick up one of our pre-made baskets and gift packs, or create your very own to be customized according to your needs. You can also pre-order your baskets and party trays, and we'll have them ready for pickup at your convenience. Let us do the work, and you take the credit. We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5. Hope to see you soon.
If you're in the market for farm equipment, parts, or service, there's one place that can handle it all. Buckeye Farm and Garden is your one-stop shop for all your farming needs. Located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Buckeye Farm and Garden specializes in sale and service of tractors, balers, tillers, box blades, brush hogs, feeders, spreaders, hay rakes, and much, much more. Check out their inventory at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call to set up an appointment at 330-674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready-mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Howard Hanna Real Estate Services continues to give you even more options for all your real estate needs. As your local market experts, Howard Hanna has been known as trusted realtors who take special care of your real estate opportunities. Visit them on the web at howardhanna.com or call them at 674-7610. Plus, don't forget about RES Auction Services at res.bid for the latest auctions. Visit the RES Auction Yard for their equipment auction on December 10th and late model equipment on December 30th. Call for consignments at 833-765-3737. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and RES Auction Services on Glen Drive in Millersburg, and visit RES at the Auction Yard on Fry Road in Worcester. They're stronger together and here for you.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Schlabel Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Schlabel knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Schlabel Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Schlabel Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
If you're a motivated individual looking for employment, then Village Motors may have an opportunity for you to start a career. This is Deke Miller letting you know that Village Motors is now hiring technicians with various levels of experience, service advisors, salespeople, and we're also looking for help in our parts department. We offer competitive pay and benefits and a remarkable work environment. Contact Tom Porman at 674-8543 or email him at tporman@villagemotorsinc.com.
Alongside the Hiland Hawks, the basketball coach Mark Schlabel coming off that 39-35 loss at home to a very good Dover basketball team. Mark, talk about that game. Of course, they had that 4-point lead in that third quarter. They came out, had that key run there at the end of the third and allowed them to kind of make the difference to get that win.
Yeah, I mean, I just, that growing up, big experience, knowing that, you get a lead against a great team like Dover, and if you relax, they're going to come right back at you. I think our more inexperienced guys there just for some reason. We got that lead, we relaxed a little bit, and lesson learned. You do that against Dover, a 4-point lead goes to an 8-point deficit pretty quick.
Mark, you think about Hiland and how hard you guys play on the defensive end, that focus on that. Not a lot of teams do that, and Dover's certainly one of those teams that really does focus on that defensive end, as we saw.
Yeah, they're very physical. One of the most physical teams we'll play all year. They make it really tough on you to score, and they were really good at the defensive end the other night and made it tough on us. And it's again one of those games that you hope that you just learn something from and get better.
You move on here back into the conference, the IVC, and take on Sandy Valley on the road. A Sandy Valley team that's obviously off to a terrific start here. Mark, what have you been able to observe from this Sandy Valley team so far?
Yeah, they're playing really good basketball. I think the biggest thing is you've seen them a couple times, and they've out-hustled their opponents. They've got great guard play, 3 guards that play extremely well together, put the ball in the basket. They can score a lot of points in bunches. So, yeah, they're a very scary team from that standpoint. I also just like how fast they're playing. They're really getting up and down the floor and surprising people with the pace of the game that they play.
Obviously, early part of the year, Mark, but this is one of those situations we kind of hope that the tough schedule you had so far kind of prepares you for a road game like this.
You hope so. I think you look at our schedule and there's no nights off. So I think it's one of those things that makes you better, by the end of the year, and you hope. Yeah, right now I'm a little worried about our guys just getting beat up a little bit mentally, but we've had hard practices. Some years, maybe on a night before a game like tonight, you might go a little lighter the day before, but we just can't really afford to do that. So we're still practicing really hard and hoping that our guys keep getting better. And then a night like tonight, maybe things will start to click for us.
Say, Mark, obviously your focus is on tonight, but you look at this IVC South again, just a gauntlet, isn't it, here with the teams throughout this division?
Yeah, it's brutal. And even teams that really lost a lot of guys, like a Ridgewood. I watched them play the other night against Sandy, and Sandy had a chance to blow them out of the game, and then Ridgewood was just hanging in there and playing extremely hard, even though they got some young kids. So yeah, I think our side of the league is as good as it's been in a long time.
So for tonight, Mark, bottom line here, if you have a chance to get a win against a team like this, what has to happen for Hiland?
Well, they're big 3, Philo and Wigfield and Petro. Those 3 guys can't just go off tonight. They've scored in the 60s just between the 3 of those guys that had 60 points in games, and so we have to just try to make somebody, other than those 3 guys beat us tonight. I think that's the biggest key.
Mark, thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That's the voice of the Hiland Hawks head basketball coach, Mark Schlaball.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
East Home's Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Home's Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Home's Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
A single-family home located at 10533 State Route 39 Millersburg is listed for sale by Compton Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $349,900. This property was built in 1980 and has 3 bedrooms and 3 full baths with 1,848 square feet. Located in the Hazel Asher Allotment Subdivision in the West Hills Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Mark Lau at 330-674-7355 or check it out at kaufmanrealty.com.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Millersburg Electric is your hometown holiday shopping headquarters with great gifts large and small. Stop by and see the new line of small GE kitchen appliances, including the Cafe Espresso machine. Make your favorite espresso flavor at the touch of a button. Prefer cold drinks? Consider a GE Opal Nugget countertop ice machine, which makes up to 24 pounds of ice per day. See the unique line of GE small appliances, including mixers, blenders, coffee makers, and more at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South or millersburgelectric.com.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's good at the buzzer! Wyatt Miller wins his team the championship.
Hey Wyatt, what are you doing?
Oh, hey Grandpa. I just got done hitting the game-winning shot to win the championship. Or at least that's what I'm going to do someday.
I don't have any doubt about that. Fortunately, we don't have to dream about selling championship-level tires right here at Millersburg Tire Service. We have all the top brands from Firestone, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and more.
And of course, don't forget your snow tires while they're traveling to all the games.
That's right, Wyatt. There's nothing better than supporting our local youth, and Millersburg Tire will help you get there.
That's Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
Croy last season, and the game played at the Recenter. Hiland defeated the Cardinals 52-36 in that game. In that win for Hiland, they were led by Sammy Detweather, who had 13 points in that contest, 10 points apiece for Chris Shether and also Caden Miller in that game. For Sini Valley in that loss, they are led by Dante Philo with 9 points, 7 points for Brandon Wigfield, and 6 apiece for Keaton Mastery and Jordan Wigfield in that game. The Hiland won 52-36. In the game played at Sini Valley last season, Hiland also winning that game 63-32. In that contest, Hiland led by Dylan Weaver, 14 points, 12 points for Chris Scheller in the game, and 14 for Caden Miller. For Sini Valley in that loss, led by Caden Mastery with 11 points, 7 for Brandon Wigfield, and 4 for Ben Petro. Hiland winning both matchups last season over Sini Valley. Hiland, of course, won the IVC South Division outright, going 11-1 in conference play last year. While for Sini Valley, they finished up in next to last at 3-9 in conference play, but a much different Sini Valley, the team that we'll be facing here tonight. Hiland overall went 17-4 last year. Sini Valley went 9-13, and Hiland, of course, went all the way to the Division IV state semifinals, where they fell to eventual state champion Richmond Heights. And for Sini Valley, they were in Division III. They fell in their sectional championship game as the Cardinals in that game would go down into West Muskingum. That was in overtime, 58-48 last season. Stay tuned, more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home. It's finally here. That's right, the MRV Siding Supply brand new facility is fully open for business and ready to serve you. Just down from the previous location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, the new state-of-the-art facility provides easier access, along with a larger showroom, more products displayed, and more parking. Stop by and see the new look for yourself at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Stop by Rody's IGA Marketplace throughout the holiday season. They are your local holiday baking supply headquarters, from flour to sugar to their big nut display for candy making and desserts. Plus, don't forget about their custom-made holiday fruit baskets, gift baskets, party trays, and cheese trays for companies or individuals. They even offer gift cards. Whatever your needs are this holiday season, stop by Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg. Start your holiday shopping early by stopping by Elite Flooring and Tile. Whether you're looking for tile, hardwood, carpet, or luxury vinyl, they have a broad selection. Elite Flooring and Tile is a full-service flooring store with over 1 million square feet of flooring in stock and ready to have installed before the holidays. Be sure to mention the promo code BUY LOCAL and save. Hours are Monday 6 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 6 to 5, and Saturday 8 to noon. Elite Flooring and Tile is conveniently located 1 mile east of Walnut Creek on State Route 39.
Kick off the upcoming new year by learning a new skill at Buckeye Career Center. Registration is underway for these adult education career enhancement programs: Excel, QuickBooks Pro, Estate Planning Basics, Phlebotomy, Guitar for Adults, Inventor Beginning Assembly Modeling, Plumbing, and Intro to Line Dancing. Check out our full adult education catalog by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org or call 330-339-2288 to reserve your seat in any of these upcoming adult courses. We are Buckeye Proud.
As the weather is getting colder, it's time to think about fall maintenance on your heating system. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, with combined knowledge of over 65 years, and you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Hiland began this season with 2 straight wins over University School out of Hunting Valley, 60-50, and won 48-42. That was a home win over Downton. Then 2 straight losses, with a loss at home to Garraway, 59-42, and also a 39-35 loss, also at home to Dover in their game on Saturday. Hiland a record of 2-2. This is their first road game of the season tonight. And for Sandy Valley, won their first game 70-30, and that was a win at home over Kingsway Christian. Then a 59-57 loss, a 2-point loss at home to Strasburg. Then won 3 straight, won 50-49, a 1-point win over a very good Indian Valley team at home. Won on the road over Ridgewood, 61-38, and also a victory over Minerva, and that was a road win, 63-55. Sandy Valley has a record of 4-1. Sandy Valley averaging 60 points per contest. Hiland is averaging 46.3 a game. Sandy Valley allowing 46.2 a game, while the Hawks allow 47.5 a game on the defensive end. In the IVC South Division, Garraway and Sandy Valley are both 2-0, while Tusky Valley and Indian Valley are both 1-1. Hiland is 0-1, Ridgewood 0-1, Claymont is 0-2. In the IVC North Division, Malvern in first place so far. They're 2-0. Strasburg is 1-0. East Canton, TCC, and Knotten Valley are all 1-1. Buckeye Trail is 0-1. Newcomerstown 0-2. In the Ohio Cardinal Conference, it is Mount Vernon and Lexington, both on the top spot at 2-0, followed by New Philadelphia at 1-0. Worcester is 1-1. Mansfield Senior 1-0. Madison, Ashland, and West Holmes are all 0-2 in conference play. Overall, around the area in boys basketball thus far, Garraway a record of 3-0. Triway is 3-2. Hiland, as I mentioned, 2-2. Central Christian has a record of 2-1. Waynedale 2-2. Laddenville has a record of 1-3. Danville is 0-3, and West Holmes a record of 0-4. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's broadcast. Hiland on the road against the very good Sandy Valley team. This should be a good one tonight, Jake.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a big defensive matchup between these two teams that both want to run that floor and get to the hoop quickly and force as many turnovers as they can. I think it's really going to come down to who can force the most turnovers and who can score the points off those turnovers tonight, Matt.
We'll see what happens. Jake Sidle will be back around for tonight's starting lineups and the opening tip on WKLM.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
We're excited to announce that the Commercial and Savings Bank has won the North Coast 99 Award for the 6th year in a row. What does this award mean? A North Coast 99 Award is a recognition for being named one of the 99 great workplaces for top talent in Northeast Ohio. What does this mean for you? It means our core value of valuing employees is more than just words on a page. If you're ready to make an impact in your community and to work with others who have a passion for excellence, service, and growth, we'd love to welcome you to the team. Visit our website and apply today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity employer.
Auto Body, located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car is damaged, the best place to get it back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. Now for tonight's starting lineups, here's Jake Sidle.
Thanks, Matt. First for the visiting Hiland Hawks tonight, they'll line up like this. A 6-foot junior guard wearing number 11, Sammy Detweiler, who's averaging 19.5 points a game. A 6-foot senior guard, number 21, Carson Habiger, averaging 9 points a game. A 6'2" sophomore forward, number 24, Nick Wigton. He's averaging 9 points a game. A 5'9" sophomore guard, number 25, Connor Beachy, averaging 1.5 points a game. And a 6'7" junior forward, wearing number 45, Alex Yoder, averaging 5 points a game. On the other side, for the home team in the Sandy Valley Cardinals tonight, they'll line up like this. 6'3" junior guard wearing number 2, Nick Petro. A 5'9" sophomore guard wearing number 3, Luke Williams. A 5'11" senior guard wearing number 4, Jordan Wingfield. A 5'11" junior guard wearing number 21, Dante Philo. And a 5'11" junior forward wearing number 10, Troy Snyder. Those are the lineups in this Battle of the Birds tonight in the IVC matchup.
Thank you, Jake. Sandy Valley, a record of 4-1 overall, 2-0 in the IVC South. They're coached by Gary Offenberger. Hiland, a record of 2-2 on the season, 0-1 in the IVC South Division. They're coached by Mark Schlabel in his 18th season. And tonight's starting line is brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They have experts in collision repair and paint jobs. They'll have your car looking brand new. They'll even pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call, 674-1483. Matt Roy alongside Jake Sidle. Tonight's game also being video live stream, courtesy of our Claxon Communication team, Casey Claxon, as well as Natalie Holbrook as well. And also jumping for tonight will be Alex Yoder. And also for Sandy Valley, it was Nick Petro, and Petro will win the toss, the 6'3" junior. And Sandy Valley has the basketball going right to left in the first half of play from Sandy Valley High School. Pass goes around the foul line, drive by Petro to the lane. His layup blocked inside by Alex Yoder. Rebound by Petro. Kicks it back out top. Bounce pass inside, going to be grabbed by Snyder. Head fake, will back it up. Pass goes into the hands now of Gillen near the midcourt line. Now at center circle. With the basketball in front of that center circle area is Dante Philo, who dribbles it high on the right. Back in the corner. Received now on the far end by Snyder. Held top over to Philo. On the right wing, goes over to Lucas Gillen. He'll back it up out top. Shovels it now left wing to Nick Petro. Petro to the baseline. He's cut off. Cross-court pass received on the right side. Drive now by Snyder. His shot going to be blocked, but a foul is called on Alex Yoder going for that block. That'll be the first team foul on Hiland. Alex Yoder has his first personal foul, but that foul was before the shot.
Yeah, Yoder got in there, and, on that first shot attempt, the officials let him play through a lot of contact, just not so on that try.
Ball embedded out top. Cardinals had the basketball. New score, First possession of the game. With it now is Dante Philo. Gets the handoff behind him. And the dribble now. Pass goes left wing. Into the corner. Now out top into the pass goes Jordan Wakefield. Pass inside to a cutting Nick Petro. His lamp is no good. Rebound ripped down by Alex Yoder. Hiland has the basketball for the first time. Here's Detweiler. Hands it off left wing. Now to Carson Habiger. Down to the corner. Habiger around the foul line. Goes down top with it. She's back down at center circle to Nick Wigdam. Back high on the right. Now Connor Beachy dribbles it out top. Here's the dribble to the foul line. Carson Habiger gets called for traveling. And for Hiland, they'll have their first turnover.
Just a little nerves early, it looked like there, Matt. Just move the foot just before putting that ball down. And, you can make those mistakes early on, but it's something you want to try to avoid, especially against a team as good as Sandy Valley.
No score, 6:40 to play first quarter. Cardinals had the basketball across the timeline. Here's Jordan Wakefield, 5'11 senior guard, dribbles it out top. Hands it off down behind him. It'll be grabbed by Philo. Jab step, works it against Sammy Detweiler at center circle. Philo high on the right, now to the right wing. Bounce pass goes to the corner. Here's Snyder, who takes it out top. Now to Jordan Wakefield, drive to the foul line. His pass inside, nice look, goes over to Petro. His layup no good again. Rebound goes to Alex Yoder. A couple of bunnies missed inside by Sandy Valley. And still scoreless. Hawks with it in the front court. Here's Sammy Detweiler, who dribbles it right wing. The handoff goes to Connor Beachy. He'll dribble it out top. On the right wing, back to Habiger. Looking out top, now the Detweiler. Head fake, dribbles it to the foul line. Back in the corner, here's a three-pointer by Habiger. In and out, and no good by Wigton, He missed the shot. Rebound grab by Lucas Gillen. Cardinals basketball still scoreless. Under 6 minutes to play first quarter. Now the dribble by Philo to the baseline. Cross-court pass to the corner. Shut up in the air by Troy Snyder, no good. Rebound grab by Petro. His cross-court pass, right corner. Three-pointer by Snyder, up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds by Wigdam. And it'll stay with Sandy Valley right now. Lid on the basket on both sides. Not what we expected early on, but I have the feeling that's going to change here as we go forward.
Yeah, the way both teams are trying to shoot from the perimeter right now, someone's going to knock one down eventually, Matt.
Inbounded and stolen away by Habiger. Here's Connor Beachy off to the races for the Hawks. Now to Wigdam on the right wing. Out top to Habiger. His three-pointers top of the key. No good. Re-ground grab by Petro after that Habiger miss. Petro across the timeline for the Cardinals on the left point. Still a scoreless game. Around the foul line over to Philo. He'll back it up out top. Guarded by Detweiler near the center circle area. Philo to the left wing. Now to the baseline, under the bucket. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound goes to Alex Yoder. Hiland basketball again. Wigdam across the timeline. Bounce pass, nice look underneath the basket. Goes to Beachy. Right wing now to Detweiler. His shot's up in the air, going to be in and out, no good. Rebound grab by Petro. Long pass to the front court, goes to Philo. Philo shot off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Alex Yoder, and will still scoreless so far. Hiland ball. Here's Connor Beachy across the timeline. On the left wing. Now to Wigdam. Wigdam to the foul line. Right point goes to Detweiler. That three-pointer's up in the air, going to be in and out. No good. And rebound pulled down again, this time by Jordan Wakefield for the Cardinals. No score. Sandy Valley basketball, 4.5 to play first quarter. On the left wing, grabbed near side by Dante Philo. Inside to a cutting Nick Petro. His layup is good. Nick Petro gets that one to go, and that's the first points of the game. Sandy Valley has the 2-0 lead. Hiland basketball, half-court defense applied by the Cardinals. Sammy Detweiler will walk it across the half-court line. He'll call out the play. Bounce pass right into the foul circle. Alex Yoder back to Detweiler. That three-pointer's up in the air, going to be off the mark. Rebound going to be pulled down inside by Lucas Gillen. Cardinals basketball. Across the timeline, here's Philo with it high on the right side. Works it against Detweiler again. Philo back near the midcourt line to kind of spread off the offense. Dribbles it out top. Now to the left wing. Philo to the corner, gets the handoff. Now Wakefield, 18-footer for the left wing, no good. Rebound pulled down by leaping Sammy Detweiler. Hawks basketball down by 2. Detweiler's pass goes left wing to Wakefield. Out top. Here's the dribble. Pass goes left wing. Now the drive. And knocked out of bounds off the hands of Connor Beachy off his leg. And that will be off of Habiger, I should say, and a turnover on the Hawks. And that will be their second.
Well, Alex Yoder off to a great start on the boards already tonight, Matt. 4 rebounds. I think they all came from shots from Petro on the other end. Doing a good job trying to get the Hawks into it, but they're going to bring in Finn Killey now, who we've said before can be that little shot of adrenaline this team needs to get going sometimes.
5'9" senior on the floor, Finn Killey. Sandy Valley basketball, a 2-0 lead. 3:23 to play in the first quarter. Out top to Philo, guarded by Detweiler. Dribbles it right wing. Back to the corner. Round to the far side by Petro. Nick Petro Lobs it out top. Now to Gillen. Spins around to the foul line. 50-footer by Gillen. Up in the air. No good. Rebound pulled down by Alex Yoder. Hiland ball. Still down 2-0. Detweiler across the timeline. Dribbles it out top. Out of the corner. Spins around. Looks it out top of the pass. Down to Carson Haberger on the right wing. Received now by Lucas Mast. On the right point, back over to Haberger. Surveys the defense. Haberger dribbles it down to the foul line. Kicks the left wing, back to Mast. Mast down to the baseline. Poke loose in, stolen away by Lucas Gillen. The turnover on Hiland, that'll be their fourth. Into the front court. Senior Valley has the basketball on the far side. Goes out top. Now to Wigfield. Wigfield to the foul line, cut off by Kelly. Back on the right wing. Here's Petro. Cross pass, left corner, goes to Gillen. Out top of the pass to Wigfield. Working against Finn Kelly again to the right point. 2-0 Highland to Senior Valley with the lead. Back in the quarter. 3-pointers up in the air, going to be knocked down on that far side. And that was knocked down by Lucas Williams. Luke Williams with that 3-point basket. 5-0 Senior Valley. Highland basketball on the left wing. Here's Finn Kelly out top to Haberger. Dribbles at foul line. Right wing back to Mast. Out top to Kelly. Back in the left wing to Sammy Detweiler. Looking. Lobs it out top. Alex Yoder now. Dribbles it. Handoff goes over to Luke Mast. Top of the key to Haberger. 3-pointers up in the air. No good. Rebound to the corner. Going to be chased down by Luke Williams. Cardinals basketball at 5-0. Into the front court. Here's Philo with 1:40 to go. Spins around to the baseline. Philo under the basket. His layup is no good. Rebound juggled and finally grabbed by Alex Yoder. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you by Yoder Lumber Company. And with it is Hiland. Drive by Detweiler. Spins around. His shot in traffic. No good. Rebound batted away and grabbed finally by Luke Williams. Cardinals on the fast break. Pass goes left wing. Received now by Philo. 3-pointers up in the air. No good. Rebound to the 4. Fought 4. Finally grabbed by Detweiler. He'll push it across the timeline for the Hawks. Poke loose, but a reach-in foul will be called on Petro. His first personal foul, first team foul on Sandy Valley.
See some subs coming in again for the Hawks here. Nick Wigton's going to check back in along with Connor Beachy, and it looks like we'll see Alex Miller enter the ball game for the first time tonight. As we've played almost 7 minutes of this game, Matt, and I have to imagine this is the longest a team has kept Hiland scoreless all season to start a game.
5-0, 1:09 to play in the first quarter. Here's the dribble now by Alex Miller to the corner. Pass inside, right post, goes to Connor Beachy, head fake, knocked loose, grabs it again, and Finn Kelly. His shot's up, no good, but he does draw the foul. Finn Kelly in traffic, and the 5'9" senior guard will go to the foul line now to shoot two.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time until he saw some fouls called in the paint. Very aggressive paint play on both ends of the floor so far tonight, and now Finn Kelly with a chance to get the Hawks on the board.
First personal on Jordan Wigfield, second team foul on Sandy Valley. Free throw by Kelly is no good. He has one more to go. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. That player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at $9.95 South Washington Street, Millersburg. The second free throw is good by Kelly. That's the first point of the game. With 58 seconds to play in the quarter, Hiland down 5-1. Cardinals basketball. With it across the timeline, Luke Williams, the 5'9" sophomore. Pass goes to the quarter to Nick Petro. Out off to Williams on the right wing. It'll be grabbed by Snyder. Looking, bounce pass right block, juggled, grabbed by Philo. He'll bake it up and in on the backdoor cut. That was Dante Philo, his first two of the game. 7-1 Sandy Valley. Hiland has the basketball. Drive to the foul line. Alex Miller dumps it underneath, goes to Mass on the right wing to Kelly. To the foul line, spins around, hands it off to Connor Beachy. His shot deflected out of bounds by Petro. It'll stay with the Hawks.
So the Hawks are kind of changing up the offensive plan now here late in the first quarter. Going outside and making it look like they're trying to shoot, but they're really trying to open up those backdoor lanes. They just haven't been able to get it going yet. Credit the Cardinals' defensive planning coming into this matchup.
Trying to attack that defense if they can. Still no field goals for the Hawks, though, in this first quarter. 25 seconds to go. Connor Beachy gets a pass off into the hands of Alex Miller just in time. Miller back near that mid-court line. 20 seconds to play. Here's Beachy on the right point. Now to Alex Miller high on the left. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hiland basketball down 7-1. At center circle, Alex Miller. 9 seconds to play in the first quarter. Down to 8. Miller dribbles it out top. Pass left wing, 3-pointer by Detweiler's up in the air. Going to be no good. Rebound will be grabbed by Lucas Gillen. Stolen away by Finn Kelly. That will do it here, however, for the first quarter. At the end of one from Sandy Valley, it's Cardinals 7 and Hawks 1. This is IVC basketball on WKLM.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
First quarter numbers courtesy of Jake Sidle. Hiland was 0 for 6 from three-point range, and Simi Valley 1 for 2 for 50%. Hiland 0 for 2 from two-point range. Simi Valley was 2 for 12. Not good shooting either for them in that first quarter. Hiland 1 of 2 for the foul line. The Cardinals did not attempt the foul shot. Simi Valley out rebounding Hiland 11-8. 3 turnovers for Hiland, 2 for Simi Valley in the first quarter. In the second quarter, bounce pass inside goes to Alex Yoder off the assist from Carson Habiger. Alex Yoder will finish the job, and Hiland gets their first field goal of the game. They're down 7-3. The big man, Alex Yoder, with that bucket. Cardinals basketball on the other side. Pass goes around the foul line, deflected out top. Juggled and grabbed now. At the top of the key by Isaac Ritter, who's in the game. Now to Philo to the foul line. Drive to the baseline. He lost it. Poke loose out of bounds, but I believe a foul is going to be called in that process.
Well, that was awfully close to a travel there before any contact was made. A saving grace there for the Cardinals might be maybe he didn't have possession of the basketball, but I would have called a travel well before contact was made on that foul.
They called the first personal on Simi Detweiler. Second team foul on the Hawks. Inbounded out top. Leaping grab by Tony Steiner. Goes out top of the pass. Jordan Wigfield now with the basketball. Cardinals basketball up 7-3. Wigfield to the foul line. Head faked around the block. Fadeaway jumpers up in the air. Going to be knocked down. Nice shot. Jordan Wigfield, his first two. 9-3 lead now for Simi Valley. Hiland basketball 1 minute into the second quarter. Into the front court goes to Nick Wigton. Goes out top. Now to Habiger to the foul line. Kicks the right wing to Beachy. Out top to Wigton. Left wing back to Detweiler. Looks at out top Alex Yoder now. Holds onto it. Gets the handoff back to Detweiler. Takes it left wing. Backs it up to the corner. Head fake. Shovels it out top to Wigton. Pass right block. Goes inside to Alex Yoder. Gets the handoff. Now to Habiger. His shot good. Count the bucket and the foul. Nice shot in traffic. Carson Habiger. And his cut after that foul called on Philo. The 13th foul on Simi Valley. Philo has his first personal foul. And Habiger now a chance for a three-point play. And all of a sudden, after Hiland went the entire first quarter, Jake, without a field goal, 2 back-to-back field goals here at the beginning of the second quarter.
Hey, you need it right now. You couldn't go down much farther than you were to start this game. 1 point in a quarter of play. That's not the Hiland basketball we're used to seeing, but now things opening it up and a little bit, some more areas they can get to on that offensive side.
Free throw knocked down by Habiger. Completes that three-point play, and Hiland now down by 3 at 9-6. Cardinals ball, 6.5 to play first half. With it is Wigfield at center circle. Works it against Beachy now to the right point. Wigfield picks it up. Now three-pointers up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound pulled down by a leaping Alex Yoder. Hiland ball down by 3. Detweiler into the front court. Dribbles it out top. Crossover left wing. Juggles it, grabs it again, hands it off to Nick Wigton. Back in the corner of the Detweiler. Lobs the right post, Alex Yoder. He'll back it into the paint. Yoder spins around. His shot up off the glass. Going to be no good. Rebound grabbed and put back in by Nick Wigton, however. Wigton with the putback, his first two. Hiland now down by 1. Cardinals basketball across the timeline. The Hawks on a 5-0 run. On the left wing, here's the dribble to the corner by Wigfield, down to the baseline, backs it into the left block, head fake, shots up in the air, going to be knocked down as Beachy fell down. He wanted the offensive foul, didn't get it. Instead, the basket falls down for Jordan Wigton.
A very physical contest to get this game started. The Hawks, I think, thinking they should have a few more foul called against Sandy Valley than they do.
Here's the drive by Wigton, going to be fouled, pushed to the back by Jordan Wigfield. That'll be the 14th foul on Simi Valley. Wigfield has his second personal foul. And now for the Hawks, 6'2 sophomore forward Nick Wigden to the foul line, the shoot two. Of course, he had that putback that last time down the floor. As he's starting to get more offensive-minded in the second quarter. The free throws up in the air going to be knocked down. Nick Wigden has 3 points so far in the second quarter. He came in averaging 9 points per game. Stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden for your farming and construction needs across from Holmes Lumber off of State Route 39 and at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com.
Sam Winger just checked in for Sammy Detweiler. Maybe a little bit of a different look for the Hawks here.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound going to be out of bounds as Hamburger was diving after it, but it will be out of bounds to Sandy Valley after that free throw miss. 2-point lead for the Cardinals. They're up 11-9. 5:20 to play in the first half. Here's Dante Philo across the half-court line. At center circle, guarded by Connor Beachy, high on the right. Now out top with, now to the foul circle. Philo still with it, drive, cut off. Out top of the pass to Luke Williams on the right wing. Received by Petro, dumps it inside under the basket. Now the Wakefield, nowhere to go with it. Back in the corner, received by Philo. Into the corner, the dribble by Williams, spins around to the left wing, knocked loose on the floor, stolen away by Carson Habiger. Crossover to the lane. Habiger picks it up, spins around, now shuts up in the air, going to be knocked down. Carson Habiger has 5. Hiland has tied this game up at 11 apiece. Cardinals basketball, that last turnover was their third. They'll have it at center circle. With it now is Nick Petro. On the left wing to Dante Philo. Philo, jab step, dribbles it out top. On the right point back to Luke Williams. Into the corner, drive by Petro to the baseline. Cross-court pass goes left wing. Now to Snyder. His three-pointers up in the air. Knocks it down. Troy Snyder with that bucket of his first 3 points of the half. And now a 3-point lead for Sandy Valley. Hawks basketball. Habiger with it out top. On the left wing back to Nick Wigden. Drive. Lost it. Goes out of bounds and off of Sandy Valley, they're going to say. The Hawks will keep the basketball as Detweiler's back in. Wakefield back in for Sandy Valley. And Nick Wigden will check out for the Hawks. And out now for Sandy Valley, that's going to be Lucas Gillen. Hiland down 14-11. Embedded, left of the foul line. Poked loose and stolen away by Petro off the inbounds pass. Petro on the other end. His layup off the last end, good. Nick Petro has 4. And now a 5-0 run by Sandy Valley. They have a 16-11 lead. Hiland ball. Here's Detweiler to the front court. Crossover to the foul line, to the lane. Spins around, fadeaway jumpers up in the air, going to be knocked down. Sammy Detweiler, his first 2 points tonight. Came in, did Detweiler, averaging 19.5 a game. Here's a spin move to the lane. Philo, circus shot at the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Alex Yoder. Detweiler across the timeline for the Hawks. Has it out top. He'll back it up between the circles. Now past left block. Nice look inside. Goes to Habiger. He'll be hacked on the arm as he puts it up in the air. That'll be no good, but he will be fouled. And now Habiger to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws. That's the 15th foul in Sandy Valley. Luke Williams has his first personal foul. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Yoder Lumber Company. And it will be Michael Hammond reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. As checking back in, Alex Miller. He will replace Sam Wingard, who was in for a short stint for the Hawks, the 5'10 sophomore. Habiger, free throws up in the air, going to be knocked down. He'll make them both, and now Hiland back to within 1, 16-15. Sandy Valley basketball across the timeline. Pass goes inside, left block. Now to Lucas Gillen. His shot's up and knocked down. Lucas Gillen went up in the air. He knocked down that jump shot, his first 2 of the night. 18-15 Cardinals. Hawks had the basketball. Detweiler's pass goes at mid-post into the hands of Alex Yoder. Now to the lane. Poke loose on the forward of the quarter. Stolen away by Nick Petro. Hiland has their 5th turnover. And now to the front court is Dante Philo. Shovels it high on the right side to Nick Petro. 18-15 Cardinals. Petro almost turned the ball over. Finally gets the handoff to Lucas Gillen. He'll take it left point. Back into the hands of Jordan Wigfield at center circle. Under 3 minutes to play in the half. Near side goes out top with it to Wigfield. To the inside the paint goes to cutting Nick Petro, who banks it up and in. Petro has 6. Now a 20-15 lead for Sandy Valley. Hiland with it on the right wing. It's going to be Alex Miller. Cross-court pass to Sammy Detweiler now. On the right point, Connor Beachy dribbles it to the foul line. Far corner, here's the drive by Alex Miller. Poke loose and stolen away by Gillen. On the fast break to Dante Philo. His layup left hand off the glass and good. Dante Philo has 4, and all of a sudden a 22-15 lead for Sandy Valley. On a 6-0 run. Hawks with it, 2:08 to play, first half. Detweiler's pass goes out top. On the right point to Beachy to the foul line. Into the corner, here's Detweiler all alone for a three-pointer. He'll knock it down. Detweiler has 5 points, all coming in the second quarter.
Yeah, you'd have to think he was going to be due for one of those here, Matt, and he finally gets one to go down here late in the second.
Much needed. That pass inside, stolen away, meanwhile, by Carson Haberger on the fast break down for the Hawks. Haberger drive to the lane. His layup going to be good. In the foul, count that bucket. Haberger, another chance for a three-point play. That foul called on Philo, his second 16th foul on the Cardinals.
Like I said, the officials are starting to get a little more picky about contact down underneath the bucket, Matt. That's, 3-4 fouls in this quarter that all came inside the paint.
Yeah, all of a sudden, really throughout this first half, I should say, it's been kind of a half of runs. And Hiland now a big run of their own. They've gone on a 4-0 run, and Haberger trying to complete this three-point play. That free throw's up in the air, going to be knocked down for Carson Haberger. Has 10 points in the half, and Hiland down by 1 at 22-21. A minute and a half to play, second quarter. Cardinals basketball on the right wing. Here's Williams. Takes it out top. Here's the pass to Wigfield to the left wing. Goes near side of the pass down to Philo. Philo to the foul line. His runners up in the air going to be no good. Rebound slapped around and finally grabbed by Finn Kelly. Hiland basketball. Kelly to the front court. On the fast break. Drive to the lane. Nobody stopped him. His layup is good, and Hiland has taken the lead on the bucket by Finn Kelly. He has 3 in his first field goal tonight. Hiland is up 23-22. CD Valley basketball. 1 minute to play in the half. Into the quarter. It'll be grabbed near side. Ian juggled. Ian falling down. There's a travel going to be called as that time Isaac Ritter couldn't find anybody open. He finally lost his balance. That's the 5th Sandy Valley turnover. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game, and that player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Hiland basketball, and they have a 1-point lead with 50 seconds to play in the half. Out top, Carson Haberger with the basketball. Pass right wing goes to Sammy Detweiler. Right post inside the Finn Kelly. Head fake. Wraparound pass to the opposite corner. Here's the dribble to the foul line by Seelmaker. Three-pointer top of the key by Detweiler is no good. Rebound trickles out of bounds. It'll be Sandy Valley basketball. This game, of course, is being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of the Claxon Communication team, Casey Claxon and Natalie Holbrook. So you can find that on YouTube. Search WKLM or find the link for that on our Facebook page as well. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. And it's Michael Hammond back at WKLM Sports Central. The West Holmes Worcester game also being video live streamed tonight on YouTube as well. It's also on stream too. Sandy Valley basketball, 20 seconds, 13 seconds. Here's the drive. Runner by Philo in traffic is good. Somehow got that one to go. Dante Philo. Final 5 seconds to go. Inbounded. Here's the dribble across the timeline. Haberger has it to the foul line. Lane, layup by Haberger at the buzzer, going to be no good.
Oh, that
almost got that one to go.
If he got that one to go, that would have been a Sports Center top 10 play later tonight, Matt.
In the halftime scores, we went back and forth throughout that first half. Sandy Valley has a 1-point lead at 24-23 over Hiland. Back around the recap the first half for you on WKLM.
Commitment is part of who we are. Commitment to community, commitment to safe and reliable power, and commitment to zero contact. Hi, I'm Jim Stake, a lineman at Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Daily we work around 7,200 volts of electricity. We have many reasons to restore power efficiently and return home safely. We are more than a hard hat and safety vest. We are fathers, brothers, and sons. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, your local electric provider, powered by people.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com. A single-family home located at 7559 Township Road 105 Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $239,000. This property was built in 1920 and has 5 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 2,200 square feet. Located in the West Olds Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Dan Miller at 330-763-4653 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
As fall is approaching, rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Sarah with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having exterior rodent control done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep rodents out. We can set you up with a service where we install rodent stations and check them on a monthly or bi-monthly service, where quality service still counts. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or toll free 1-866-674-7198.
Millersburg Electric is your hometown holiday shopping headquarters with great gifts, large and small. Stop by and see the new line of small GE kitchen appliances, including the Cafe Espresso machine. Make your favorite espresso flavor at the touch of a button. Prefer cold drinks? Consider a GE Opal Nugget countertop ice machine, which makes up to 24 pounds of ice per day. See the unique line of GE small appliances, including mixers, blenders, coffee makers, and more at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South or millersburgelectric.com.
It is halftime in boys high school basketball from Sandy Valley, and right now a nail-biter. The Cardinals have a 1-point lead at 24-23 over the Hawks. Sandy Valley led 7-1 after the first quarter. Hiland not scoring a field goal the entire first quarter, but they got the offense going. Thankfully, the Hawks in that second quarter, actually Hiland would outscore Sandy Valley 22-17 in that second period, but the Cardinals have a 1-point lead at 24-23 at the half. For Sandy Valley, they had 2 players with 6 points in the first half to lead the way. Nick Petro in the first half going 3 for 6 from 2-point range. He had 6 points. And also Dante Philo was 3 for 7 from 2-point range. He also had a total of 6 points. 4 points scored by Jordan Wigfield. 3 points apiece for Luke Williams and Troy Snyder as well. And 2 points scored by Lucas Gillen, running out the Sandy Valley total of 24. For Hiland leading the way, 1 player in double figures, and that was Carson Habiger. Habiger 0 for 2 on 3-point tries, 3 for 4 from 2-point range, and also going 4 for 4 for the foul line. Habiger had 10 first half points, already in double figures. Habiger for the 3rd time this season. Also 5 points scored by Sammy Detweiler, 3 apiece for Nick Wigdom and Finn Kelly, and 2 points scored by Alex Yoder, running out the Hiland total of 23. Halftime score, Sandy Valley 24, Hiland 23. Now for the first half team numbers, here's Jake Sidle.
Oh, thanks, Matt. The Hawks outscoring Sandy Valley in that quarter, 22-17, and now just trailing by 1. They were 1 of 8 from downtown. The Hawks were here in the first half, 2 of 5 for Sandy Valley, 7 of 11 from inside 3-point range tonight for Hiland. Sandy Valley 9 of 21, so not a very good mark on either side. Like, it was a very low-scoring first quarter, and that shooting kind of trickled into the second. Hawks are 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. No free throw attempts yet by Sandy Valley. And Sandy Valley with a slight edge rebounding 13-12. The Hawks have turned the ball over 1 more time, 6 compared to 5 by Sandy Valley in that first half.
Individually for Hiland, Alex Yoder led the way in the rebounding department. Alex Yoder had 8 rebounds in the first half. Then for Sandy Valley, it was 4 rebounds for Nick Petro. He had 2 on the offensive end and 3 rebounds for Lucas Gillen. Halftime score, Sandy Valley 24, Hiland 23, and a good bounce back by the Hawks in the second quarter.
Yeah, you know, you only score 1 point in the first quarter, and sometimes you'll see teams just give up, but not a Mark Schlabach coach team. He won't let you give up is the best way I can put that. And he got the personnel on the floor. He put some other guys in there and was able to find a group that was able to get things going and made it to the free throw line 8 times in that second quarter. And I think that's really what got the offense going. We see, once you see the ball start going through the hoop, it's going to start going through more. They got a few free throws, then back field goals, and from then on, the Hawks rolled to get back into this one and led by a point at one point in the second quarter.
Halftime score, Simi Valley 24, Hiland 23. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
If you can see your breath, it's time for winter tires. Bridgestone, Blizzak, and Firestone winter tires are specially designed to give you better grip and more control in winter's worst weather conditions. So don't let the cold, hard pavement, slush, snow, or ice keep you from where you need to go. Drive with confidence this winter with innovative Bridgestone or durable, dependable Firestone winter tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. Available at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 east of Millersburg. Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin. Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
It's finally here. That's right, the MRV Siding Supply brand new facility is fully open for business and ready to serve you. Just down from the previous location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, the new state-of-the-art facility provides easier access, along with a larger showroom, more products displayed, and more parking. Stop by and see the new look for yourself at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Update on another IVC score for you. Garraway has a 12-11 lead over Indian Valley, and again, we expected that to be a big, tightly contested game as well between the Pirates as well as the Braves in that game tonight. Of course, West Holmes also taking on Worcester tonight. That game also being video live streamed on YouTube as well this evening on WKLM. All ready for the second half for this one. Simi Valley has the basketball going from left to right. On the right wing goes to Jordan Wigfield. Dumps it inside to Snyder, kicks it back in the right wing, back to Whitfield. Surveys it, dribbles it to the foul line, spins around, cut off. Good defense, kicks it right wing back to Troy Snyder. Back out top to reset the offense. The dribble now by Gillen to the right wing. Hands it off right side, goes to Troy Snyder for Simi Valley. Back in the right corner to Gillen. Takes it to the baseline. His shot's up in the air. Going to be no good. Rebound juggled. Finally grabbed by Petro, and the Cardinals will keep the basketball. Back in the left wing to Philo. Drive to the baseline by Petro. His shot's up in the air. Going to be knocked down. Nick Petro has 8 points. Sandy Valley now a 26-23 lead. Hiland with the basketball now. Sammy Detweiler across the half-court line. Dribbles it to the right wing. Detweiler backs it up. Now takes it out top to the left point. Goes out top of the pass to Nick Wigdam. On the right wing, three-pointer by Haberger's up in the air. Going to be in and out and no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Nick Petro. Cardinals with the basketball across the timeline. And a 3-point lead. Pass out top to Jordan Wigfield. Dribbles it high on the right. Pass inside goes to Petro to the corner. Three-pointers up in the air. Going to be knocked down by Troy Snyder. His second three-pointers tonight. Snyder now has 6 and a 6-point Cardinals lead. Hiland ball. Here's Detweiler to the front court. On the right wing, received now by Haberger, who takes it out top. Back in the corner goes to Wigdam. Wigdam to the baseline. Drive. His layup off the glass is going to be no good. Rebound by Alex Yoder. His putback no good, but he will be hacked on the arm. And that'll send Alex Yoder to the foul line to shoot 2. The first team foul on the Cardinals in this third quarter.
Also got an update on that Worcester-West Holmes game in the Dungeon, and it's halftime there. Generals with a 25-23 lead over West Holmes.
Close one over there. That's the second personal foul on Nick Petro. Now the free throw by Alex Yoder going to be off the mark. He'll have one more to go. Alex Yoder, the 6'7 junior, he's averaging 5 points per game. Troy Miller Agency with offices in Shrevey and Berlin wish good luck to all the area high school basketball teams, as they'll provide you with a quote for your home, auto, and farm insurance, proudly representing Wayne Insurance Group. Troy Miller Agency, a working team for all your insurance needs. The second free throw was good by Alex Yoder. He has 3 points. Hiland down 29-24. That's their first point of the third quarter. Cardinals basketball on the right wing. Here's Jordan Wigfield. Takes it to the corner. Wigfield, three-pointers up in the air, going to be off the mark. Rebound chased down by Haberger. He'll take it across the timeline for the Hawks. Bounce pass goes to Detweiler. He'll lob it inside, but knocked out of bounds by Nick Petro.
It's just good hustle defense there by Petro. Sees the Hawks have some momentum going the other way on the fast break and just goes in there flying to knock it away.
Inbounded to Detweiler along the baseline. Backs it in on Snyder. Now to the right block. His fadeaway jumper's up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound slapped into the hands now of Troy Snyder. Cardinals had the basketball. Up 29-24. Right corner goes to Wakefield. He'll hand it off to Dante Philo. 5.5 to play in the third quarter. Out top. Here's the dribble now to the foul line by Petro. To the baseline. His layup is good. Nick Petro has 10 points now. A 31-24 lead for the Cardinals. Hiland ball. Here's Detweiler's pass to the corner. The dribble out top by Connor Beachy. On the left wing, back to Wigdam. Wigdam, foul circle. Left wing, back to Haberger. He'll hand it off to Detweiler. Down to the foul line. Inside to backdoor cutting Connor Beachy, who fakes it up and in. Nice play that time on the pass by Detweiler to Connor Beachy, who finished it off.
We've been looking for those backdoor passes to open up, and one finally did there.
First two for Beachy. Meanwhile, cross-court pass goes out of bounds. That'll be deflected by the Hawks, and the Cardinals will have the basketball.
I think that was Wigdam getting in there, hedging that pass and just knocking it out of bounds. Trying to throw the Cardinals off their rhythm a little bit here as we get a few substitutions into this game.
They've gotten off to a good start, have the Cardinals outscoring Hiland 7-3 so far in this third quarter. Here's the pass inside. Goes to a cutting Philo. His pass deflected out of bounds and be off the hands of Alex Yoder. He'll stay with Sandy Valley as Nick Wigdam alongside Sammy Detweiler, Alex Yoder, Connor Beachy, as well as Carson Haberger on the floor for the Hawks.
That pass was actually for Luke Williams. He was down in the corner wide open for a shot at three. Just Philo jumps in front of it and kind of screwed that play up.
Goes down top to Luke Williams. His three-pointer from the top of the key is no good. Rebound grab, meanwhile, by Haberger. He'll take it across the timeline. Nice look, and the other end of the court goes to Alex Yoder, who lays it up and in. Alex Yoder on the other end of the floor. He now has 6 points. They got 5 points for him, and Hiland down by 3. Here's the drive on the other end. And by Gillen, his shot rejected by Alex Yoder. Rebound goes to Nick Wigdam. Hawks basketball down 31-28. Wigdam to the foul line, to the lane. Pass goes to the corner to the Detweiler. He'll take it to the baseline. He's cut off by Philo. Gets out top for the pass down to Beachy. Back in the left wing to Nick Wigdam. Wigdam to the foul line. On the right wing, back to Detweiler. He'll back it up out top. Hand off to Connor Beachy now. On the left wing, back to Detweiler. He'll take it to the baseline. His reverse layup is good. Nice take by Sammy Detweiler. He has 7. Hiland is back to within 1. 31-30 Sandy Valley. They had the ball, and now a Sandy Valley timeout. 3:56 to play third quarter. It's Sandy Valley 31 and Hiland 30. This is IVC basketball on WKLM.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education and Community Foundation has awarded more than $10.5 million in scholarships to more than 2,700 Holmes County residents pursuing higher education. This year, the foundation has expanded into a full-fledged community foundation, which will allow strategic grants to other nonprofit organizations for the good of the community. Scholarships for the 2023-2024 academic year will be available on our website, www.hcef.net, starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County High School graduating seniors may apply.
Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Yoder Lumber Company. Michael Hammond reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Again, Hiland gets down, but they bounce right back in this ballgame down by 1.
That's exactly what you need to start off this half, too. You go down, but you're starting to get things going. You force a timeout here, and, you're starting to get in the Cardinals' head a little bit.
Sandy Valley has the basketball out of the timeout. Here's Wakefield, pass left wing to Philo. His pass inside to Petro, back in the corner. 3-pointers up in the air, going to be no good by Snyder. Rebound tipped away, goes out of bounds off the hands of Luke Williams, and Hiland will have the basketball. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game. That player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at $9.95 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Hawks basketball down by 1 with 3.5 to play in the third. Here's Wigton on the right elbow. Hands it off to Detweiler. Head fake. His fadeaway jumpers over there going to be no good. Rebound pulled down by Petro. He'll race it across the timeline. Petro bounce pass inside to Luke Williams. He'll lay it up and in. Luke Williams has 5 off the assist from Nick Petro. Hiland with the ball down by 3 now. Detweiler to the foul line. To the left block. Looking, kicks it left wing back to Finn Kelly. Kelly to the foul line, to the lane. His circus shot no good. Rebound by Alex Yoder. 3-pointer top of the key going to be knocked down, meanwhile, by Nick Wigton. Wigton knocking that down. He has 6 points, his first 3-pointer. They were tied up at 33. Here's the drive at the other end. The pass goes near side to Wakefield. Back in the left wing. Drive by Petro. His shot for the foul line's up in the air. Missed everything. Rebound saved by Alex Yoder. Goes to Haberger. Haberger will be bumped and now be foul. And fouled in the backcourt by Dante Philo. Second team foul on Sandy Valley. And Philo has his second personal foul.
Alex Yoder over that 10-point mark on rebounds, now 11 rebounds on the evening. Very compelling case he's making for our Subway player of the game after this one.
He's been big on the boards and also has had a couple of blocks here tonight as well. A force inside defensively. Hiland basketball tied up at 33, 2.5 to play in the third. Here's Haberger to the foul line, to the lane. His layup going to be blocked, but a foul is called. And a nice take by Haberger to the basket. That foul called on Luke Williams. Third team foul on Sandy Valley. Williams is second. And now Haberger to the foul line for the chance to shoot 2 free throws and a chance to give his team the lead. Hiland had that lead briefly at the end of that second quarter. Now a chance to take the lead here in the third. That free throw, however, is no good. Carson Haberger, a 6-foot senior, came in averaging 9 points per game. Stop by Southside Quick Lube and ask for a Quaker State oil change. For performance you can count on, Quaker State, the power to reduce friction. And the second free throw by Haberger. That is up. That's going to be good. He'll split a pair. And Carson Haberger now has 11. Hiland does have a 34-33 lead. And Cardinals basketball across the timeline. They'll get another timeout. 2:21 to play in the third. It's Hiland 34 and Sandy Valley 33. This is IVC basketball on WKLM.
Stop by Rody's IGA Marketplace throughout the holiday season. They are your local holiday baking supply headquarters, from flour to sugar to their big nut display for candy making and desserts. Plus, don't forget about their custom-made holiday fruit baskets, gift baskets, party trays, and cheese trays for companies or individuals. They even offer gift cards. Whatever your needs are this holiday season, stop by Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
This game is being video live streamed courtesy of our partnership with Claxon Communications, with Casey Claxon producing tonight's video stream, and also Working tonight, the cameras is Natalie Holbrook. That is on YouTube and the WKLM YouTube page. And also we're on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Michael Hammond back at Sports Central at WKLM. Also, the West Holmes Worcester game is on YouTube as well tonight on the WKLM YouTube page if you want to watch that. It'll be Sandy Valley basketball. Out of the timeout, pass goes to Troy Steiner at center circle. They're trailed by one. Tight defense on the drive by Petro. He'll be fouled on the reach-in by Finn Kelly going for that steal. That'll be the first team foul on Hiland in this quarter. Finn Kelly has his first.
You know, Finn's not too happy with himself on that call. You know, he might have had a little bit of room to contest there as Cardinals have been really just keeping an arm's length out at everyone on the Hawks defense all night.
Here's a drive by Philo. He'll be fouled on the floor. Actually, they call that a held ball. Hiland got a handle the basketball, tied it up, and the arrow points to the Hawks, so that'll be a turnover on the Cardinals. So great defense that time with the quick hands by the Hawks. That'll be the 6th Sandy Valley turnover.
Just the first turnover committed here in the third quarter, and we're about 6.5 minutes through this quarter.
Clean second half, Hiland basketball. Here's the dribble by Harburger. Pass left wing, goes to Wigton. His three-pointers up in there, going to be no good. Hit high off the rim, hit the bar above the backboard, so it will be, after the miss, Sandy Valley basketball.
Finn Kelly was right there to try to put that one back in, but of course that's the one that doesn't count for him.
Yep, no doubt. 1:35 to play third quarter. Full court pressure is on by the Hawks. With it is Dante Philo, with the Cardinals trailing by one. Pass into the front court now to Jordan Wigfield. Lobs the right wing now to Lucas Gillen. Outs off to Steiner. On the left wing to Philo. Pass right block inside the Petro. His shots up there are going to be no good, but they're going to call a quick whistle and a foul. And Habiger saying he didn't touch him, but it will be the second team foul on Hiland nonetheless. Habiger has actually called that on Finn Kelly, I do believe. His second personal foul.
This is going to be the first free throw attempt of the night for Sandy Valley.
Free throws up, going to be good by Nick Petro, who has now 5 in the third quarter, 11 for the contest. Stop by the jewelry store for your last-minute Christmas shopping needs with free gift wrapping and gift cards, along with great gift stocking stuffers like a jewelry cleaner. And yes, they still have lots of jewelry too. That's the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg. Second free throw good by Petro. He makes them both. And now a 35-34 lead for Sandy Valley. Hiland basketball. Pass goes left wing to Wigton. He'll take it to the foul line, to the lane. His off-balance shot is good off the glass. Nick Wigton got that one to go. He now has 5 in the quarter, 8 for the game. Cardinals basketball, and now Hiland has a 36-35 lead. Pass inside, deflected out of bounds by Wigton. It'll be Sandy Valley basketball with 51 seconds to play in the third quarter.
Active on both sides of the court there. We also saw Finn Kelly come off during that last timeout, and Yoder coming back in, playing with 11 turnovers already this evening, trying to boost those numbers a little. 11 rebounds, pardon me, not turnovers, trying to boost those numbers up a little bit.
Him batted out across half court, was chased down by Gillen. He'll take it back into the front court for Sandy Valley. Shovels it back on the left wing to Steiner. Dribbles it out top. Pass goes to a cutting Wigfield. His 15-footers up in the air, no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Detweiler on the fast break. Left wing back over to Nick Wigton. His three-pointers up in the air going to be knocked down. Nick Wigton starting to get the hot hand. He has 8 points in the third quarter. Hiland now a 39-35 lead. Cardinals with 25 seconds to play in the third. Petro's pass to a cutting Lucas Gillen. His shot from the baseline knocked down. Lucas Gillen now has 4 points. Hiland a 2-point advantage. Hawks basketball, 15 seconds to play in the third. Detweiler into the front court. Now 8 seconds to go. Now the left wing pass near side goes to Wigton. Wigton, three-pointer for the quarters up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Alex Yoder. His shot blocked by Petro, and that'll close out the third quarter. At the end of 3 from Sandy Valley, it's Hiland 39 and Sandy Valley 37. This is IVC basketball on WKLM.
The holiday season is upon us, and that means holiday get-togethers. Subway has every cater-worthy occasion covered with a legendary lineup of subs, wraps, drinks, desserts, and more. Start with our craveable sandwich or wrap platters. They are all made to order and piled high with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. So, when you have a group to feed, make your holiday parties, office gatherings, or other events fun and delicious, and a lot easier with catering from Subway restaurants. Order online online today at Subway.com. Subway, eat fresh. Freshly prepared per order. Advance notice may be required for catering orders.
As the weather is getting colder, it's time to think about fall maintenance on your heating system. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, with combined knowledge of over 65 years, and you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Hiland outscoring Sandy Valley 16-13 in that third quarter. They have a 2-point lead to begin the fourth quarter play. Again, this game being video live streamed courtesy of the Claxon Communication team of Casey Claxon and Natalie Holbrook on the WKLM YouTube page tonight. We're also video live streaming the West Holmes Worcester game also on YouTube for the WKLM YouTube page as well here tonight. That's also on stream too. And this game also for the Hiland Sandy Valley game on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Michael Hammond back at WKLM Sports Central. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's broadcast. And a close one tonight as we head into the fourth quarter. And the Cardinals will have it at side court to begin the final quarter of play. Inbounded to Dante Philo. He'll walk it into the front court, guarded by Detweiler. Pass right of the foul circle goes to Luke Williams. Hands it off foul top. Pass to Wakefield. He'll throw it away. Trying to force it inside. Stolen by Habiger. He'll take it across the timeline for the Hawks. Out top to Wigden. Around the foul line. His 15-footers up in the air. Going to be no good. Rebound by Alex Yoder. His putback is going to be good. Alex Yoder inside. Now has 7 points. Hiland has a 3-point lead. Just into the fourth. Cardinals basketball to the front court. On the right wing, here's Jordan Wakefield. Into the corner to the Snyder. Out top to Wakefield. Between the circles. His pass on the right elbow goes to Petro. Head fake, drive to lane, backs it in. Shot by Petro off the glass and good. Nick Petro now has 14, keeping his team in the game as Hiland now a 1-point advantage at 40-39. Detweiler to the front court for the Hawks. On the right wing, grabbed by Connor Beachy. He'll take it out top. The handoff goes to Wigden. Wigden to the baseline. His shot can be blocked inside by Petro, and he'll get the rebound. Long pass to the front court, received by Philo. His reverse layup is going to be good. Dante Philo, a tough shot. He has 8 now. Sandy Valley has a 1-point lead at 41-40. Hiland basketball. Here's Detweiler across the timeline. Has it to the foul circle. His 18-footers up in the air, going to be knocked down as they'll match shots of Sandy Valley. Detweiler has 9. Hiland back to a 1-point lead. Back and forth we go from Sandy Valley. The Cardinals have it. Across the timeline. Right to the baseline. Here's Petro. Cross-court pass goes out top. Snyder's three-pointer's going to be in and out. No good. Rebound now received by Habiger. Hiland ball up 42-41. 6:19 to play, fourth quarter. And now Detweiler has it at center circle to call out the play. Dribbles it to the right wing. Drive. A little runner up in the air. Going to be no good by Detweiler. Rebound grab by Philo. Cardinals with it to the front court. Grabbed by Petro. Back to Luke Williams. He'll be fouled on the reach-in by Nick Wigden. 13th foul on Hiland. Wigden has his first personal foul. Third quarter numbers are courtesy of Jake Sidle, where Hiland was 1 of 2 on three-point tries for 50%. Sandy Valley 1 of 3 for 33%. Hiland also 5 of 8 from 2-point range. Sandy Valley 4 for 8 for 50% shooting. Sandy Valley 2 for 2 for the foul line. Hiland was 1 of 4 for 25%. Hiland out rebounding Sandy Valley 11-5 in the third quarter. 1 turnover for the Cardinals, none for the Hawks in that third quarter of play. Timeout called, a 42-41 lead for Hiland in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. This is high school basketball on WKLM.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Stop by, as you can stay tuned for high school scoreboard after the contest tonight on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Yoder Lumber Company, and we'll have Michael Hammond reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's broadcast. And both teams making some nice runs here, Jake. Hiland right now a 1-point lead.
You know, the old saying goes, basketball is a game of runs, and it just shows the grit the Hawks have. Yeah, they've had a few games not go their way recently, but they've played strong in both those games against Garraway and Dover, and right now showing just what the coaching of Mark Schlabel can do to help a team.
Here's Petro, who dribbles it to the baseline, backs it in, and he's going to draw a foul on that drive. That's the 4th team foul on Hiland, and called that on Carson Haberger. That's his first personal foul. 2 inbound, Jordan Wigfield, beneath their own backboard for Sini Valley. Pass to the corner, grabbed by Snyder. Dribbles it, gets it out top. Received by Philo. Back in the corner. A 3-pointer up in the air by Petro, going to be knocked down. Petro, he's been more of the inside guy. That time he knocks it down from deep. He's been big here in the second half for Sini Valley. He has now 17 points, and the Cardinals back to a 2-point lead. 44-42 Sini Valley. Hiland ball out top. Drive by Haberger. Kicks the left wing back to Detweiler. Drive to the baseline. Detweiler's layup is going to be good. Sammy Detweiler now has 11. Hiland has tied it up at 44. Cardinals ball. Here's Wigfield across the timeline. 5:20 to play in the fourth quarter. Wigfield out top. Out of the foul line. Back to the corner. Received now near side by Philo, who takes it to the foul line, to the lane. Layup by Philo going to be good, and the foul. Dante Philo, well, he's hit some tough shots inside, and now a chance for a 3-point play. Dante Philo now 10 points on the night. That was the 15th foul on Hiland. Second personal also on Alex Yoder on the night, and Philo again at the foul line. 5'11 junior, Dante Philo. Free throws up in the air, going to be knocked down. Now 5 here in the fourth quarter for Philo. He is 11 for the game. 47-44 Sini Valley. Hiland has the ball. 5 minutes to go. Detweiler's pass goes near side to Wigdom. Out top to Haberger on the left wing. Left wing back over to Detweiler. Dribbles it down to the left wing. Out top back over to Haberger. Into the corner of the Detweiler. He'll take it to the baseline. Backs it up. Kicks the left wing and finally draws a foul. Blocking foul called on Troy Steiner. 14th foul in Sini Valley. Steiner has his first personal foul. And that was after he's bumped a couple other times before that.
Yeah, it looks more like a hockey match going on down there right now than it does a basketball game. And Snyder, he's gotten away with some moving screens in today's game. He just put a little check on Detweiler there and couldn't get away with it.
Goes down top to Haberger to the right block inside the Alex Yoder. Double team out top. Detweiler. 3-pointers up and knocked down. Sammy Detweiler with the big 3. That'll tie the game up at 47. He's showing up in the fourth quarter. 7 for the fourth for Detweiler. He has 14 for the game. Cardinals basketball. Here's Wigfield to the right point. Goes out top to Nick Petro. Petro to the foul line, to the lane. Nice take. His layup is no good, but he will draw a foul. And that was a man's take that time by Nick Petro. That foul, the second on Carson Haberger, the 16th foul on the Hawks.
Out-of-town scores. Garraway leading Indian Valley at halftime, 23-19. Worcester leading West Holmes in the fourth quarter, 38-34.
Free throw up, knocked down by Nick Petro. He now has 6 in the fourth quarter. He has 18 for the ball game. 1-point lead for Sini Valley with that free throw. And that free throw's up. That's going to be knocked down. Makes them both 49-47 Sini Valley lead. And right now, 3 lead changes and 2 ties in the fourth quarter. And now a Hiland timeout. 4:13 to play in the fourth. It's Sini Valley 49, Hiland 47. This is IVC basketball on WKLM.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs, offering free next-day local area delivery. Place your local delivery order online at keim.express. And right now, a 2-point Sini Valley advantage, and Hiland has the basketball out of the timeout. Nick Wigdon to inbound at side court. Also Carson Haberger, Connor Beachy, Alex Yoder is out there, and Sammy Detweiler.
Looks like we got some water on the court in front of the Hawks bench here. That's just the first timeout Coach Schlabel's called today, and he's still got 4 minutes and change to go in this one, Matt, and it really doesn't seem like either team has an edge right now, playing very even. In the Hawks, credit their defense, getting them back into this game, and credit the offense. Both offenses holding on to the ball really well here in the second half, making this such a close contest.
It's been a fun one, no doubt about it. Hawks basketball down by a pair. Alex Yoder gets the hand off the Detweiler. That three-pointer's up in the air, going to be off the mark. Rebound by Haberger, however. Hiland will keep the possession. Wigden's pass to Alex Yoder. Back to Wigden. His three-pointer for the quarter going to be off the mark. Rebound finally grabbed inside by Petro. Cardinals basketball, and they have a 2-point lead. 3:45 to play. In to the front court is Dante Philo. He'll have it high on the right against Sammy Detweiler. Philo now to the left point. Drive to the lane. And pass to the corner. Grabbed now by Gillen. Gillen to the foul line. Kicks the right wing back to Steiner. He'll back it up to reset the offense. The handoff at center circle goes to Jordan Wigfield. 49-47 Simi Valley. 3:20 to go. Now Philo's pass. Right point. Received by Wigfield. Dribbles it out top. On the left point back to Philo. Philo to the baseline. His shot's off the last end. Good. Circus shot again is good by Dante Philo. 51-47 lead for Simi Valley. Hiland ball to the front court. Here's Detweiler out top. On the right wing, back to Beachy. Beachy to the foul line. Now to Wigden. Drive. Lane. Wigden has it slapped away. Grabs it. Kicks it left wing. Chased down by Beachy. And Hiland will keep it. Now center circle to Haberger. Haberger drive to the lane. His layup off the last. No good, but a rebound grabbed by Petro. On the fast break for the Cardinals. Petro. Layup is going to be no good. Rebound slapped away and going over the back of Detweiler was Troy Steiner. 15 foul on Simi Valley. Steiner has his second personal foul.
And that rebound's going to give Nick Petro a double-double tonight now. 19 points, 10 rebounds, and a fantastic game for him.
He has been a force. Hiland ball, they trail by 4 now. 2.5 to play. Into the front court, here's Haberger. He'll find Alex Yoder out top. Yoder looking out top, back over to Carson Haberger. Surveys it, kicks the left wing, back to Detweiler, drive to the lane. Nice look inside to Alex Yoder. He'll bake it up and in. Off the assist from Detweiler, Alex Yoder now has 9 points. Hiland down by 2. Timeout called with 2:23 to play. Simi Valley 51, Hiland 49. This is IVC Basketball on WKLM.
At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look forward to promoting a better you and would like to wish all winter sports a safe and healthy season.
At the conclusion of tonight's contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game. That player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. Cardinals basketball, they're up 2 points with 2:14 to go. Pass right point goes to Petro. Petro jab step. They hand off. Now to Wigfield. Head fake, drive to the baseline, layup by Wigfield is going to be good. Nice take, Jordan Wigfield. He has 6 points. Now a 53-49 Simi Valley lead. Hiland ball, Detweiler to the front court. Under 2 minutes to play. On the left wing goes to Wigden. On the right point now to Beachy. Beachy's pass left corner goes to Detweiler. Drive to the baseline. His layup is going to be good. Great ball movement and leads to a basket by Sammy Detweiler. Hiland down by 2. Cardinals ball to the front court. Now Petro on the left wing. Drive to the baseline. Can they cut him off? Nice defense by Haberger that time. Kicks the left wing back to Steiner. Into the hands now Wigfield in front of the midcourt line. Wigfield dribbles at right point. 53-51 Simi Valley. Out top to Petro. 1:20 to play. Now to Lucas Gillen as they'll work the ball around the perimeter. Gillen to the foul line. Right corner of the pass. 3-pointer by Wigfield. Going to be up and no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds off the hands of Carson Haberger. And it will stay with Simi Valley. 1:16 to go. Cardinals have the basketball in a 53-51 lead. And to inbound for Simi Valley will be Dante Philo. Lobs it. Mid-post to Petro. Backs it in. Shot by Petro up in the air. Going to be good. Got the bounce. Nick Petro. And now a 55-51 Cardinals advantage. Hiland ball, 1 minute to go. Detweather into the corner. Grabbed by Beachy. Gets the handoff behind him to Habiger. Hands it off back to Detweather. He'll take it to the foul line, to the lane. Back in the corner goes to Beachy. Beachy drive to the foul line, falls down. Kicks it back on the left wing, back over to Detweather. Along the baseline, he's cut off. Back to Beachy. Into the corner goes to Detweather, and finally going to be what? A timeout called by Hiland. 46 seconds to go. Sandy Valley 55, Hiland 51. This is IVC basketball on WKLM.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
Hiland basketball, they trail by 4. They'll have it beneath their own backboard with 46 seconds to go. Sammy Detweither to inbound the ball. And the Hawks needing a big bucket right here. Inbound of the left wing goes to Habiger. Habiger out top, left wing back to Detweither. His three-pointers up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound, grabbed by Detweither. He'll get his own miss. Back to Habiger to the corner. His three-pointers up in the air. That's going to be knocked down. Carson Habiger from deep from the corner. A big-time three-pointer by Habiger. He has 14. Hiland down by 1, 25 seconds. Cardinals basketball to Philo in the corner. Lobs it out top to Petro. High on the right side, back to Wakefield. He will be fouled. Jordan Wakefield fouled by Carter Beachy. Beachy has his first personal foul. 17 fouls on Hiland. It will be a 1-1 for Jordan Wakefield.
Wakefield has not attempted a free throw yet tonight, but that was also the first three by Habiger. And now we're going to have a timeout called by Sandy Valley, it looks like.
20 seconds to play. Sandy Valley 55, Hiland 54. This is IVC basketball on WKLM.
If you need hauling done, then go with a place that will leave a legacy at Legacy General Hauling. Whether it's commercial or residential, Legacy General Hauling is an independent contractor, allowing them to do custom hauling for any of their customers. They have semi-truck and trailers for hauling equipment, telehandlers, man lifts, and more. They can even spread gravel for driveways. They have single-axle, A-tandem, and tri-axle dump trucks. That's Legacy General Hauling on County Road 201 between Millersburg and Berlin. Give them a call at 330-204-5003. That's 330-204-5003.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Some pressure free throws after the timeout, and he will knock down the first one. And that's a big one. Wakefield now has 7. Now a 2-point Sandy Valley lead. Now the second free throw by the senior guard. Wakefield, free throw up, going to be good. Makes them both. 2 big free throws. Hiland with the ball. They down by 3 now with 15 seconds to go. Here's Detweither across the timeline at center circle. Now to Alex Yoder. Yoder looks at outside. Now to Wigton. 8 seconds. Looking left wing back over to Habiger. Down to 5 seconds. Drives the lane. Back in the corner goes to Detweither. His three-pointer blocked and out of bounds. We'll see what they put on the clock here. Now 0.3 of a second is what they're showing on the game clock with that blocked three-pointer. And the question is, can he get a three-pointer off with 0.3 of a second?
Oh, they're saying it's Sandy
off
Valley
the Hiland.
ball.
How's that going to be?
Oh, my.
How's that possible? Wow, it must have went off of the Hawks, they're saying.
They're saying Detweiler touched it, and now it looks like the officials.
As a three-pointer that was blocked in a bounds, and it had to be off of Sandy Valley, there was no question.
And now it's Hiland ball. They've changed their mind. I was going to say there, Matt, that I don't know how he did it.
One chance for a desperation shot here, and now we're going to get a timeout. 0.3 of a second to play. 57-54 Sandy Valley, and great defense that time by the Cardinals after Wakefield hit those two pressure free throws.
Exactly, and you did the right thing if you're Hiland. You had to get over there, and you either had to steal the ball quick or you had to commit the foul. Unfortunately, these Cardinals, very good free throw shooters, very good shooters overall. We've seen from the second quarter on, not the first quarter. You can throw all those shooting numbers out the window, but you're going to put a guy at the line, high pressure, and hope he misses one. Unfortunately for the Hawks, he got them both.
No question. So Hiland trying to draw something up here, and I guess the question is, with 0.3 of a second, can you get to tip the ball? How do you get a good shot off? We're going to find out here if the Hiland has any chance of maybe getting even an attempt up here from three-point distance.
Well, I'll tell you what, Matt, if I were the Hawks, I would use Sammy Detweiler as a decoy and get the ball into the hands of either Wigton or Haberger to just almost flick it towards the net. I think that's pretty much all you can do at this point.
If you're Cardinals on the defensively, Coach Goffenberger have to be telling them, don't foul right here, right? The Hiland maybe trying to draw a foul on this shot. We'll see what happens.
And the positive for them is this game has been very, very physical. Hiland does have a timeout if they can't get this ball in.
Haberger to inbound. Inbounds to the corner. Three-pointer for the air going to be no good. He did get the shot off. Detweiler from the corner, but it's off the rim and no good. Yeah, about as good as you could do it for the Hawks without knocking it down. And as we said, it would be a close one to the end, and it certainly was tonight. What a game it was, and the Cardinals do survive. They get the 57-54 victory over the Hawks. So Sandy Valley with this win, they improved their record down to 5-1 overall, 3-0 in the OCC and the IVC, and they now won 4 straight. Hiland with the loss drops to 2-3 overall. They've now lost 3 straight. They're 0-2 in the Inter-Valley Conference. Final score tonight: Sandy Valley 57, Hiland 54. Back around to wrap the game up after this on WKLM.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371. Whatever Mother Nature has in store, you're not worried because you've got Yokohama's Geolander ATGO15 on your side. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to find out what a new set of all-terrain tires can do for your truck or SUV. This tire is all traction, designed to take you from the pavement to the trail in any weather, anytime you want. Discover the Yokohama Geolander ATGO15 and get ready to experience what all-terrain is all about. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on new tire purchases. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, 330-674-0025, or their other locations in Spencer, Mount Vernon, and now open in Loudonville.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Day shifts are available 6 to 7 hours per day, 6 days a week. Successful candidates will need the following skills: the ability to work as a team, self-motivated, dependable, customer-focused, and able to follow directions with limited supervision. If you are interested, stop by the store at 42 North Grant Street to pick up an application. Fox's Pizza Den is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Connection, comfort, and safety. 3 necessities for every stage of senior living. At Danbury Senior Living, peace of mind is a must for the senior and their family. Experience this and more at Danbury Senior Living of Worcester and Millersburg. Stop in for a tour at Glen Drive in Millersburg and Portage Road in Worcester. Or visit us at danburyseniorliving.com for more information. A leader of senior care in Wayne County for nearly a decade, let Danbury be your choice in the next step of senior living.
Here's a reminder, we also are video live streaming the West Holmes Worcester game. That game's still going on, and a close one there also on the WKLM YouTube page. Just a reminder, also that game is on YouTube as well as WKLM-FM.com on stream too. It was a good one also here at Sandy Valley. Went down to the wire. The Cardinals pick out the win, 57-54 over Hiland, as Sandy Valley jumped out to a 7-1 lead after the first quarter. The Hawks came storming back, outscoring Sandy Valley 22-17 in the second quarter, and the Cardinals had a 1-point lead at halftime at 24-23. The Hawks would outscore the Cardinals again in the third quarter, outscoring them 16-13, and Hiland had a 2-point lead at 39-37 through 3 quarters. But then the Cardinals, they would come back, and they would outscore Hiland 20-15 in that final quarter, including 2 clutch 3 throws by Jordan Whitfield at the end of the fourth, and also a 3-pointer at the corner, no good at the buzzer by Simi Detweiler. And the Cardinals survived to get the 57-54 win tonight over the Hiland Hawks. For Sandy Valley, they had 2 players in double figures. Leading the way for them was Nick Petro, and he was a force. Petro, 1 for 1 from beyond the 3-point line. He was also 7 of 11 from 2-point range. Hiland could not stop him inside there. He was also a 4-4 from the foul line. Petro had 21 points to lead all scores. Also, in double figures was Dante Philo, and Philo, he's about the best finisher I've seen as a guard here, at least this season, no question, with some circus shots that he finished inside. Philo going 0 for 1 on 3-point tries. He was also 6 for 10 from 2-point range and 1 for 1 for the foul line. Dante Philo finished up with 13 points. 8 points also scored by Jordan Wakefield, but again, 2 of those big free throws down the stretch in the end of the fourth quarter. Also 6 points by Troy Steiner on 2 3-pointers that he made. 5 points scored by Luke Williams and 4 for Lucas Gilland, rounding out the Sandy Valley total of 57. For Hiland, they had 2 players in double figures, one guy actually 3 players rather in double figures, one guy that just missed double figures. Leading the way for them was Sammy Detweiler. He was 2 for 10 from 3-point distance, and also 5 of 10 from 2-point range, and Sammy Detweiler finished up with 16 points. That's the 5th time he's been in double figures out of all 5 games this year for the Hawks for Sammy Detweiler. Also in double figures was Carson Haberger, who finished up with a season high tonight. Haberger going 1 of 4 on 3-point tries, 3 for 5 from 2-point range, and also he finished up going 5 for 5 for 5 of 6 for the foul line. Haberger would finish up with 14 points, a new season high, with those 14 points for Haberger. In double figures also for the 3rd time this season. Also in double figures was Nick Wigden. He was 1 point shy of tying his season high. Wigden was 2 for 4 from 3-point on 3-point tries, and also 3 of 5 from 2-point range, 1 of 2 for the foul line. Wigden had 11 points. Again, that was 1 point shy of tying his season high. And also Alex Yoder, just missing double figures, as he was 4 for 5 from 2-point range, 1 of 2 for the foul line. Alex Yoder had 9 points, 3 points scored by Finn Kelly, and 2 for Connor Beachy, running out the Hiland total of 54. Final score, Sandy Valley 57, Hiland 54. Now for the final team numbers, here's Jake Sidle.
Well, thanks, Matt. Before we get to that, we just went final in the dungeon. Worcester defeating West Holmes 44-42. The Knights missing a last-second heave, much like the end of this game. Another close game over on that one. Taking a look at the final team numbers in this one, the Hawks go 5 of 18 from downtown tonight, 3 of 11 for the Cardinals. From two-point land, it was 17 of 28 for Hiland, 19 of 35 for Sandy Valley tonight. Free throws, 8 of 12 through the game for the Hawks, while Sandy Valley goes 7 of 7 on some clutch free throws to really seal the deal in this one. 28 rebounds by the Hawks to 24 by the Cardinals, and turnovers 6 to 7. The Hawks giving up the ball one less time than the Cardinals tonight. Really, both those teams had some issues throughout the evening. Both those teams had some issues throughout the earlier part of this game holding on to the ball, but a combined 2 turnovers in the second half, both of them actually by Sandy Valley, kept those numbers down. Overall, both offensives have to be happy with how the numbers ended up tonight.
We'll take a break, come back here to wrap it up the post-game show after this on WKLM.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Falls by 3 points to Sandy Valley. Final individual rebounding leaders tonight between the two teams. 10 rebounds for Nick Petro. Petro a double-double tonight with 10 boards and 21 points. Also 3 rebounds for Lucas Gillen. For Hiland individually, it was Alex Yoder, a monster night on the boards. Alex Yoder 13 rebounds, 3 at the offensive end to go along with this 9 points. Just missing a double-double for Alex Yoder with those 13 boards. And also 4 rebounds apiece for Sammy Detweiler and Carson Haberger. Sandy Valley wins the game 57-54. It was kind of a game of runs here, Jake. Here it seemed like when Sandy Valley, they would take the lead, Hiland would come right back, and the Hawks, they get on a nice run, and they couldn't hold off the Cardinals. They would keep coming back, and Cardinals finally got kind of that last run here of the game in that fourth quarter.
And that's the kind of game you're going to see when you have two quality teams like this. And Sandy Valley, they are a very well-coached and a very well-disciplined team, able to get those key stops when they needed to, and they couldn't be stopped in the paint tonight. Like, holy cow, I haven't seen a performance in the paint like that in a long time. Meanwhile, Hiland, nothing to hang your heads over. Great game. You were down. You only scored 1 point in the first quarter, and you end up scoring 54 in a game, able to come back and make it a close game and having a chance to tie it at the end, just falling short. But like we said, this is a young Hiland team that is really starting to come into their own already, even if some of these close games aren't going the way they want them to.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a young, inexperienced team. They're getting a lot of experience early on, crashing course and experience here to the varsity level here this season here. And this is stuff that this is going to make this Hiland team better. Again, it's not like they're just playing these games. They're competing in these games and give themselves chances to win. So, yeah, it's tough to get losses like this on the road, but this is the type of a loss, the type of a game right here that's going to make this team better going forward.
Yeah, you just look back to that Garraway game and now compare it to the Sandy Valley game tonight. Both times, Hiland actually had a lead in the Sandy Valley game. Meanwhile, they were able to pull it within 10 points a few times in that Garraway game, and a game they played well in as well. But already the improvement we've seen in just 2 games. It a lot to look forward to. Like a very young season. We're not even at New Year's yet. There's a lot of basketball left to be played, and I have a feeling the best basketball from this Hawks team is yet to be seen.
Alex Yoder, our Subway player of the game, the 13 rebounds, 9 points for him. He'll receive one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from Alex Yoder, and easily his best game this season, Jake, and good to see that from the big man.
Yeah, just missed that double-double by 1 point, but 6 rebounds in the first quarter. I think he had almost 10 at halftime, and he was a big force defensively, a couple blocked shots tonight as well, but those rebounds early, even though the Hawks not able to cash in on a lot of them, able to keep them in the ball game and give them a competitive chance.
So Sandy Valley wins it tonight as they defeat Hiland 57-54, and the Cardinals go to 5-1 on the season, 3-0 in the IVC, and they've now won 4 straight, and they will play again on Friday a road game against Claymont. And for Hiland with the loss, who dropped to 2-3 overall, 0-2 in the IVC South. They've now lost 3 games in a row. They'll play again on Friday a home game against Tusky Valley. And for us, we'll have more basketball coming away on Thursday. Girls basketball, New Philadelphia is at West Holmes. That game will be video live streamed on YouTube. That'll be airtime about 6:35 that game on Thursday night. And just 2 quarters on the JV game, we understand. Tip off about 7 o'clock for that on Thursday. Friday, boys basketball, Tusky Valley is at Hiland. And then 2 games on Saturday. Girls basketball in the afternoon, Hiland is at Garraway. Boys basketball Saturday night from the Steve Smith Classic at Orville. Hiland takes on Norwayne at 6 p.m. Both those games will be video live streamed also on YouTube on Saturday. Check out our entire basketball broadcast schedule on our website at WKLM-FM.com and click on the On-Air tab. We want to thank our partners from Claxon Communications, Casey Claxon, as well as Natalie Holbrook, helping to provide you the video live stream tonight on YouTube, and also thanks to Michael Hammond back at WKLM Sports Central. Stay tuned for High School Scoreboard. We'll have all the area basketball scores for you every 15 minutes all the way until midnight. For Jake Sidle, I'm Matt Croy, and the final score, boys basketball from Sandy Valley. It was Sandy Valley 57 and Hiland 54. So long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.